Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How is everyone doing today? I'm bringing up a few things here. Good morning. As you're coming in, let me know. Oh, Stella, come on over. Come on over, baby. You just gonna have a seat right there? You knew I went live, didn't you? You knew I went live. You had to get on camera. Hi, Estella. Hi, Maribel. How are you guys doing today? You said, Mama's going live. I need to get in the shot. Stella, everybody. I have a little bit of Christmas music kind of going in the background on this computer, so let me know if it's too loud. I tried to make it real low. Oh, wait. Boom. There's all the chat. Hey, David. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Judy. Hi, Patty. Ooh, Lefty Crochets and Mirror Hello. Abby, it's so nice to see you. You've been wrapping presents this morning. Hey, Jen, how are you? Okay, now I need to go over here and bring up my live chat so I don't miss any chat. You're my girl. You're my girl. Yes, you are. You're such a sweet girl. Yes, you are. You're so sweet. Hopefully, I can mute this before it starts getting crazy with the sound. Mute. Okay. Let me pop this out. Minimize that. And then I can move away from here. Sorry, you guys. Yeah, I really should be more prepared whenever I get started. Good morning, Ashley. Hi, thanks for joining my membership. I appreciate it. Ooh, Amby's going shopping again today. It'll be the third day in a row. Whoa, that's a lot. Yes, fuzzy baby love. Right, Marianne? This girl. She was avoiding me all morning, but then I went live, and she's like, I got to get on camera. I got to be on camera. Right, baby? Right, baby? You're so sweet. Hi, Adrienne. Good morning, Deneen. Hello, everybody. Hi, Charlene. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. Good morning, Lizzie. Good morning, Carol. All right. So I got to get over to my questions over here. I got to bring up my other chat over here so I don't miss anybody. Hi, baby. This would be a lot worse. She would be trying to get into my food if I had a soup in front of me. Fortunately, it's just a coffee, and she's not that interested in that. Hey, Jamie. All right, switch it over to live chat. Yes, she's an attention seeker. Yes, you are. Don't lay down on my computer, please, on my keyboard. I don't like that. Please don't do that. Everybody, as you're coming in, let me know what's in your cup and what is on your hook. I still have a hat on my hook and a blanket and like a million other things. Really, Stella? Really, Stella? You just gonna get all up in the way. Do you hear that? She's laying on the computer. Come on. I know. That does not make you happy, but that is not going to work right there, baby. And there you go. Ooh, Amby has a super simple and easy question. She's probably asked it before. That's okay. Hi, Bobby. Good morning. Hi, Ed. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all let me know, and I may have missed it, but y'all let me know if this Christmas music's a little bit too loud. I try to make it like a background level. Ooh, Isella says I will be working on a knit band for my cardigan. I won't be chatting much. Well, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. And Amby wants to know, what is your favorite color? Me, it's purple. I'm a purple girl, and it's like a deep purple. Hey, Collie girl, how are you? Carol's got coffee in her cup and working on a 12-point ripple blanket using Hirschner's pastry puff. Oh, that's going to be gorgeous. This is. Don't you love that pattern, Carol? I'm making right now. I'm making the third one. I'm making my third one. That's part of what's on my hook for my mom, and I got yarn to make some more. My mom. Hey Samantha, how are you? Marianne says I have a hooded shawl, which I love that, on my 5.5 millimeter furls, and I have a hat on my 6 millimeter furls. Lizzie says I have coffee. Dang it, cat hair. And working on a blanket for our pastor and his wife. That's lovely. I love that. Hoping to get it done by the end of next week. Crossing fingers. Tracy says making crochet card holders for gift cards and drinking water and diet soda. You're being good, Tracy. Mel, I'm also Sunflower the Fiber Fairy on Insta. Oh, Ashley, I didn't realize that. Okay, that's so cool. So you're making my hat. I'm excited. Hey, Reggie. So nice to see you. I did follow you back. Thank you. I'm wearing a wig in my photo because of chemo. Oh, okay. I understand completely. And I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to go check it out. I'm so excited to see it. Tracy's favorite color is orange. Margaret's is purple and hot pink. Lefty Crochet says, I have nothing in my cup because I just finished my coffee and a master gauge swatch on my needles. Think knit scarf with sections of stockinette in different needle sizes. That sounds fascinating. That sounds amazing. Samantha's favorite color is blue. Vicky's is yellow. David says, I'm working on yet another shawl, which I shall write up in due time. I also have to write up at least one more pattern to take stock of what I have on Ravelry and see if I've missed anything. Oh, I understand that. And Ashley says, Iced Tea, still working on one of your Santa hats. Oh, yay. I'm so excited. I hope you enjoy it, that pattern. That is not me about to blow up. That's my coffee maker finishing. It just finished brewing me another pot of coffee. Carol says, making it for my mom's Christmas. That's so cool. I'm so excited. It's a wonderful time of year. Barbara's favorite color is, Wriggle's favorite color, sky blue pink. Oh, girl after my own heart, Reggie. Reggie says, I have beer and working on finishing up my Christmas cards. Yay. I just finished my Christmas cards on Friday. I'm going to purchase the stamps today and get those sent out. And anybody that I have sent something to before will be getting a Christmas card. At least if I sent it through, what's it called? Pirate ship, because I have all of your addresses saved. And those of you that don't know Reggie, which if you don't know Reggie, also known as J Hooked Crochet, what? Why not? You need to go subscribe. Reggie is in Germany, so she's not drinking at beer at 11 o'clock in the morning, and if she was, who cares? We do it here. We call it mimosas. But just letting you know, she's in Germany. Are you going to be live next Saturday on your main channel, Samantha? Samantha, no, I will not be. And actually, I was going to announce that I will not be live next week. It is Christmas Eve. So I am going to go ahead and take the day off, and I want y'all to take the day off and spend it with your families. So just to let you know, hey, Connie, I'm doing great. How are you? And I did get your email. I saw where it popped in. I haven't opened it and read it yet, but I will. I kind of do that on the weekends. But I will. I will help you out with your questions. Ambi's favorite color is turquoise. And Marianne says baby pink is her favorite color. Patty Barker says yellow, favorite color, drinking water, working on ponytail hat. Then Cheetah Stuffy, I need to finish up my pattern for my messy bun hat or ponytail hat, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, Reggie says, "LOL." That might need some clarification. It's 5 p.m. there. Oh, is it Christmas Day that day? See, I don't even know what day I'm in. Yeah, see, I would rather you guys be with your family. And actually, if it's Christmas Day, that means I'm going to be traveling. So I have to go to my husband's or late husband's family, and we're going to be spending Christmas with them. Ambi's got another question. I haven't even asked my first question yet. Go, Ambi, go. Carol says, I would love a Bloody Mary right now. David says, I have so many packages to send out. I was ready to start buying postage and printing labels through pirate ship, but found I have no ink in the printer. Oh no, I'm going to tell you. I have an HP printer and I subscribe to their little ink thing. I spend like $5 a month, and no, less than that, maybe $3. Anyway, they just send me, they know when I need ink and they send it to me, which is amazing. I love that. Because I used to like basically get a new printer every time I needed ink. Ow, cat. Ooh, okay, sorry. I've got Stella down here and I'm petting her, and she curled her paw around my finger, which means she was sticking her claws out, and she just stabbed me in the finger, like right here. Lefty Crochet says, my favorite color is whichever I'm working with at the moment, right? I love that. Ashley says, my favorite color is any shade of purple, followed closely by any shade of green. Oh, I like those colors too. Can you tell by my logo? Yes, HP ink, Deneen. That's it. HP ink. I love it. I've had it for about 4 or 5 years now, and it was relatively new when I started using it, and I love it. Ambi says, do you have or will you make any crafting or other goals for 2022? I'm going to be honest with you. I have not made, oh God, my foot, any goals for 2022. I'm just working on getting through this year. But I'm sure some people have, and I do need to be better about creating more patterns. I need to do that. Bobby says maroon, drinking coffee, making a cow for my grandson. Woohoo! Connie says, ouch, my kitties get me with their claws all the time. I call them razors. Yes. So Samantha is repeating Ambi's question. What are your goals for 2022? But Ambi's looking for crafty goals. I have a light in front of me here to help fill. And I've got a kitty that's marking it. It's not Stella, it's Screech marking it. And he's like, this is my light. All right, I'm going to ask my question now, you guys. So let's see. This one's weird. Okay, so you have to make a choice. Never hear music again, or lose the ability to read. Now, how does speech to text work? Now the kitty cat's marking the computer, so if I move, that's why, and he's right in front of my light. There we go. Now the light's back. He's just being he's just claiming everything. Carol says my crochet goal for next year is to start on my Christmas gift earlier. I like that. Deneen says, I just got it. I print patterns in color now because of it. Oh, yes. I love it. I'm excited for you, Deneen. That's nice. And Lefty Crochet says, I only have 2 crafting goals: inventory my yarn, and in the year with less yarn than I started. Oh, that's a good goal. I like that. I like that a lot. My kitty's in front of the light again. He's I just need to take a picture of this, you guys. This little bugger. Stop marking my card reader. Hey you. Hey gorgeous. Come here. Hey. Can you say hi? This is what I see, you guys. That is what I see. Marianne says, I hate this question. I'm with you on that one. It's a bad question, right? Ooh, Wanda's going to be headed my way on Monday. So you coming to Franklin, or are you just going to be like passing through? I'm sorry about the lighting, you guys. The cat is right in front of me, and he's so cute, and I don't want to make him move because he's just a cutie. Yes, you are. You're so cute, my little boy. And I'm wondering if I could listen to my books, right? So if I could just never read again, but I can listen to it, I'm gonna go with that. I'm never read again, but listen to everything. Charlene says, learn to read patterns. Julie is helping on Tuesday nights. That's awesome. I love that. I love to hear that. You guys, if you haven't started going to Julie's crochet clubhouse or chicklets, the Chicklet Club, you need to start. I have been trying to go, but she starts it right whenever like my day ends at work. And half the time my day rolls over. So I end up spending like 30, 45 minutes extra at work. And then, because I was like, why am I having such a hard time getting into Julie's chats? And it's because I'm still working whenever she's chatting. And I finally realized that this week. But you guys really need to check it out. She does a lesson once a week. So it is great. Great for beginners, or for even not even beginners. So I know that there's a lot of people out there that create their own patterns, but they don't read patterns and stuff like that. So she's helping with things like that, plus helping you find tools for crochet and stuff like that. Anyway, you need to check it out. Samantha's making more Christmas presents. And Tracy says no music, but that is a hard question, right? Judy says never hear music again. Samantha says my goals for next year to start my YouTube channel. Well, that'll be fun, Samantha. I can't wait for you to do that. Now, Marianne says lose the ability to eat. I believe she says read. She means read, which I get that because Audible exists. Exactly, right? And right, isn't that little dude adorable? He's our Screech. He's the one that yells at us sometimes. He's the one that's getting fixed in February. He really should have been fixed like 6 months ago. But you know how hard it is to get in with the vets for surgeries and stuff like that. The question. So my question was, make a choice: never hear music again, or lose the ability to read. Barbara's goal for and Ambi asked what your crafting goal for 2022 is. But Crochet Wanda says heading to Colorado. Would love to meet up if possible. I have. Aw, that's so sweet. Well, let me know. Shoot me an email. I don't know, because I'm going to be doing some traveling myself. Lori, hi Lori, so nice to see you. Hello everyone. Should I be hearing music? Yes, I have background music on. And let me know if it's too loud. But yes, I put on some Christmas music on Epidemic Sound because I use Epidemic Sound for my music. But anyway, yes, you should be hearing background music. And or you know what, Lori, I should have told you what background music. You're going crazy, Lori. I don't know what you're talking about. Where am I at? Where am I at? There's Lori. What was the question? Oh, okay. So Reggie says, but never read refers to not just to books, but to anything. So street signs, newspapers, and so on. No. Ooh, that's good. You went deeper than I ever would have, Reggie. That's awesome. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's hard. What? I don't like that question. And Marianne says, yes, Christmas music in the background. It says, no, it says lose the ability to read, period. So it's not just a book. And I was thinking like emails and stuff from work. And I'm like, hey, if something could read it to me, I'm okay with that. Now I know that a lot of like street signs and stuff, but see, if you couldn't read street signs, but you know what? That's what Waze is for. That's what maps are for. So we could use that. And then a lot of road signs, like the caution signs and stuff like that, those are all pictorial. So I would imagine you would still understand that. Well, you got me thinking, Reggie. You got me thinking. Deneen says, want to learn to knit and mosaic crochet. I am interested in learning tapestry and mosaic next year, actually. I would like to do hopefully I have time. Hopefully I have time. Yes, Marianne says, would you rather never hear music again or lose the ability to read? That was the question, exactly. Ambi says, my goal for 2022 is to do more crafting and reading than I did this year. Make more videos, send out some mail. I've been needing to send out for like 6 months. Been there, understand that. Well, I haven't gotten to the 6-month mark because usually I've got too much to send. But usually I hit about the 1 to 2 month mark. I'm like, I have all these packages I got to send, and then I send them out. And half the time I have the label made. I just got to take them to the post office. Also, she says, Ambi says, declutter, get organized, and decorate my bedroom, and get my license and a job. Ooh, that sounds like you're going to have an amazing year, Ambi. I can't wait for that for you. Lefty Crochet says, I cannot choose. I love music and reading. Amen to that. Who else does a personal concert of one when road tripping? I do. I'm singing at the top of my lungs. Hi, Maritza. How are you? So nice to see you. Ashley says, overall goal, also creating a YouTube channel. Oh, I would love to see that. I can't wait. And to become a faster, more fluid crocheter, right? If we all had ginger speed, if we only all had ginger speed. Carol would pick never listen to music again. Ambi says, I have to say music because I use the ability to read 1,000 times a day in 1,000 tiny little ways, not just reading for pleasure. Yes, it was my question exactly, and you got it exactly, Marianne. Thank you. Ashley says, I couldn't choose. Both music and reading are too valuable to me. Music saved my life more than once. Reading is a life skill. And I can imagine that too, especially since you're less mobile now, Ashley. I would imagine that, yeah, those two things, to take them away would be detrimental. And Marianne says, Google Maps to the rescue. Exactly. I use Waze, but yes, exactly. I saw that, Jenny. So Kim now with Affordably Crafty has a Crafty Night Owls on Thursday at midnight until 2 a.m. And I am a night owl, and I missed it this week. I'm gonna have to check her out one of these weeks. Darn it. Ed says, same here, Ashley. About that, couldn't choose because they're so important. Hi, Inga. How are you? And Lori says, oh, I see. It sounds weird to me. Maybe my answer is never listen to music. Judy says, labels on food in the store. You wouldn't know what food you're buying. Oh, my gosh. See, this just gets deeper and deeper. Oh my goodness. Well, good thing I don't have to make that choice, right? Hmm. Michelle's in the house, Redneck Crafter. Hello, Michelle. So nice to see you. So everybody right now is answering what are their crafty goals for 2022. And then I asked this horrible question. Make a choice. Never hear music again or lose the ability to read. And on surface, I'm thinking never listen to music again. But as people are talking, or never read again. But as people are going deeper and deeper, I think that it would be a serious handicap if you could never read again. I have to learn Braille. But is that still reading? It's just reading with your fingers. So curious. All right, anyway. Yes, amen to Ginger is superwoman in disguise, right? Oh, thanks, Samantha. Lori says, I have more time for next year's whips and change. I am determined to finish the stuff I've started in my crafts and home improvement. And I start a new job in January. And my diet needs an overhaul. Oh my goodness. It all sounds amazing and challenging all at the same time, Lori. And the new job. So are you still with the same company or just moving on up, or are you changing companies too? Marsh Knitting's in the house. Hello, how are you? And Maribel's answer is never listen to music again. Margaret G says, I don't need to listen to music. I'll pick a podcast over music. David says, define read. Is that pleasure reading or functional reading? Well, it just says or lose the ability to read. So I think it's all reading. Marsh Knitting says, my goal would learn more on knitting and hopefully take up on crocheting. That would be awesome. I can't wait for you to join our little crochet world. Regardless, you're part of our yarny world, and that's just perfect. Ashley says, even if you could listen to music, if you couldn't read, it would be so hard to find songs and artists you like again because you wouldn't be able to read, right? Right? Oh my gosh. Ashley, you're so right. Okay, I don't like that question. Let me move on to the next one. Ooh, what was the last thing that you fell in love with? What was the last thing that you fell in love with? And right now it's my Wheel of Time TV show, and the people who are playing the characters, I absolutely love them. They're doing such a good job with the characters. That should be theme next year, whips and change. Some school system, different department, and different school. Oh, same school system, different department, and different school building. Oh, okay, that's cool. David says you really have to read to get by. Road signs, instructions, warnings. I think it's necessary for survival. Samantha says crocheting. Jenny says my goal is to knit a Fair Isle sweater. Ooh, I have everything ready to go, but not starting until spring. Ooh, why aren't you starting until spring? Jamie says, I'm making pancakes, bacon, and eggs for my 5 teenagers that are on ice fishing expedition. They caught a 34-inch master angler jackfish. What? And a 13-inch trout. I don't like seafood. Good thing they do, right? Oh my gosh, what a trip. And bacon and eggs? That sounds amazing. Make some for me. Marsh Knitting says, my dog. That's the recent thing that you fell in love with. I love that. Oh, there's also my little Stella, because I got her relatively recently. Didn't I, Stella? And I absolutely adore you. And I tell you every day, I adore you so much. And you guys, I'm looking down here because she's going to hate me for doing this, but there she is, my girl. My girl. Oh, you're so sweet. You know how sweet you are. You're so sweet. Okay. Let me, my children, my whole heart. Oh, I love that, Bella. I love that. David says, I'm too jaded and cynical to ever feel love again, but I do quite like writing patterns. Well, there is that. I think that, you know what? I think that those people who are jaded and cynical have the biggest hurt, but have been hurt the most. But your big heart, you can't hide that. You can't hide that. This Santa hat. Oh, yay. I never felt compelled to make a hat in my life. I saw Ginger in this hat and I said, I need that Santa hat. Oh, I'm so excited. Yay. Yay! Dragon Bee Crochet made it. I'm so excited you made it. You guys, Dragon Bee has some of the funniest comments. I love all of y'all's comments on my videos, but Dragon Bee has some of the funniest comments. Ooh, guess what? I am announcing today the winner of the Lewin crochet kit. So that's going to get uploaded later today. I don't know who it is. I haven't done the poll thing. And then if you guys haven't yet seen it yet, but there's a furls hook giveaway on my channel. I will tell you the furls hook is slightly used because I checked it out and I realized I'm not going to like it. But it's a review and a giveaway on the furls hook. The furls hook is not a bad hook. It's just not for me. And I explained everything in my video. But yeah, go check this out if you haven't yet and make sure that you enter. But anyways, I got so excited. Dragon Bee says, well, looky there, I made it. I am at the last weekend of my craft sale. Ooh, 50% off all signs off, 50% off signs all over her booth. Oh my goodness. How has the craft sale been going? I'm so excited for you. Wanda says, I love music, but reading is too important to me. I understand. Bella says, my PhD is in reading and literacy for adolescents. Reading is super important. Yes. Well, and it's funny because if you think about it too, and I didn't even take this into consideration. So you understand, just to understand that way back when, before public schools and stuff, the way that society would be separated was the rich would be able to read, and that would keep those that were not as rich suppressed because they did not have the ability to read. And they wouldn't let them read. And that was also a form of power that was held over women at some point. So just something to think about. And I didn't even consider this either. Michelle says, I have too many whips for my liking. I need to figure out how to work it out. I understand that. And there is a time when it's okay to have a few whips, but if they start stressing you out, then you need to buckle down and get some stuff done. Jenny says, I have other crochet projects that I plan on doing first. Oh, okay. That makes sense. She's making the Farrell sweater, and she has everything that she needs. She's just waiting until the spring to do it. And I asked her why, and she said she has some other projects to do first. Backbeat Rhythm, hello. So nice to see you. Back to Jenny. Jenny says, only one whip at a time, or two at the most. I get stressed if I have more than that at once. You and Julie sound so much alike. Dragon Bee says, I'm down hundreds of dollars, not including stock and displays. This is the last craft sale you're doing by yourself. Okay, and where is this craft sale, by the way? Like, where's the location? If you don't mind my asking. Okay, so everything that you had to put into it, it feels like you're not really netting that much. You're losing more than you're netting, or has it just been really stressful for you? David says, I have many people who achieve success as adults, although functionally illiterate. One dear friend is no longer with us. That makes me sad. That does make me sad. Don't make me sad, David, but I understand. So they were able to get through, and honestly, if you're illiterate, some people have been able to figure out how to get through life with that. But I think you get stuck at a certain level sometimes. Ambi says, I think the last thing I fell in love with is the Vlogmas videos put out this year by Amber Crowley and Lydia Brown. Oh, okay, that sounds cool. And Marianne, are you okay? She says LMJMM. I'm not sure. Or Hill MJMM. That could have been was that an animal typing? I have that problem sometimes. Backbeat Rhythm says I'm working on a 56-inch wide, I'm assuming inch, and 64-inch high blanket. I'm a little confused if I should charge $200 on it. Depends on the yarn. It depends on the time spent. But for that big of a blanket, 200 sounds actually a little on the low side. Okay, so Dragon Bee says that they're in a market mall in Regina. Okay, gotcha. Bella says, Jenny, I am right there with you, more than a couple, and I'm anxious about completing them, so I shut down and stopped working on all of them. Yeah, that can happen. Oh, David says, one dear lady in a church choir I sang with had done a lot of work tutoring in adult literacy programs. I was full of admiration when oh, yeah, that's awesome. I love that. That's beautiful. So sweet. All right, so the last question, if anybody missed it, that I asked was, what was the last thing that you fell in love with? What was the last thing that you fell in love with? You guys, I don't even know where my buttons are. Ro, can you help me for a minute? Did you hear me, baby? Okay, grumpy butt. Can you see my buttons? Deneen says to Dragon Bee, I like having my stuff in Heavenly Handmade. Don't have to pay if I don't sell. Oh, Melanie, oh, okay. You guys should connect. You guys should connect because I know Deneen sells a lot of stuff too. That's awesome. Backbeat Rhythm says, how much would be reasonable? That is a tough call, I'm going to tell you. I know I do need to restock, but that'll probably happen next week. So, actually today we need to get another container. Because yeah, the lid broke on this container, so we have to get another container. Okay, so you guys, if you're new here, thank you so much for joining me today. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate it. But for those of you that don't know, at the end of my live, which ends at about 1 p.m., usually it's about 12:55. I do a drawing. The caveat is you do have to have been active in the drawing within the chat within the last 5 minutes to be considered. Also, people who are members of my channel are 2 times more likely to win the giveaway. That doesn't mean they always win, but they have a little bit more. My channel members have a little bit more of a chance to win. So what can you choose from if you do win? Huh? I bet you're wondering. I'm gonna show you what you can choose from. Oh, wait, wrong thing here. Sorry, I was trying to make sure that Nightbot was catching the chat and doing all that. Anyway, what you can choose to win, what you can choose from if you win the drawing today is this 3-tiered tassel from Darn Good Yarn. This super duper cute, and this fell on the floor and got, I think a cat walked across it, but it's still, they're fine. Just the label got a little dirty right there. But this is buttons that are Ursula, Corella DeVille, and Maleficent. You can see that. Oh, that's cute. So cute. And you also have the Firefly buttons. Cute and springy. These are also cute and springy. Little flowers. And then Splish Splash, which is mermaids and dolphins and sparkly shells. More buttons. And then finally, you can choose from Kitten Caboodle, which has little paws and little cat heads, and the word meow, which are also buttons. Everything in there is a button. So that's what you have to choose from if you win. I will be refilling this, adding some more stuff to this next week. Oh, I forgot. This one I will not send internationally. So if you live internationally, you can't choose this, but you can choose any of the others. Of course, the caveat is you have to be able to win something or receive something from the US. So it's void where prohibited. I need to fix my light a little bit. But it's this container right here, and this is full of like tortoiseshell, black, brown, gray, blue buttons, just a variety of buttons. So that is what is available if you do win the drawing. Now let me catch up on chat. Aww. Jamie, you're so sweet. Jamie says, I fell in love with all three of my new yarny friends / mentors, Melanie, Julie, and Ginger. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Jamie. You're amazing. You really are. Thank you so much. Ambi says they have two separate channels. They're so creative. They both used to be yarn dyers, but they both closed their shops years ago. They still knit some, though, and they mostly do paper crafts and Disney now. Ooh. That's cool. You guys, I got a new planner. I'm so excited about this. Okay. I don't know if anybody here is a paper planner person. I do like using paper planners on some level. I also like some digital stuff, but I could not resist this. Look how pretty this is. You guys, it's so pretty. And I sent a picture to Julie and Ginger this past week because I had it open and I was all ready to start putting in, and I don't know if you guys will see it. I was going to start putting in it says dates to celebrate. And I had it open to there. And then little Miss Stella came over and sat on it. And do you see those paw prints? Yup. My pristine planner has been marked by Stella. My pristine planner has been. Do you guys use planners? Huh? That's a good question. Do you guys use stuff like this? Do you like this? I used to do the full decoration. I don't do that anymore, but I used to do the full on decoration of planners. I loved it. Backbeat Rhythm says, last thing I fell in love with was my car. Marianne says, my grandson, is the last thing I fell in love with. Deneen says, I'm in Heavenly Handmade. I make the yip yips. Oh, that's so cool. Small world, right, you guys? Backbeat Rhythm says, I don't keep track of the hours, but so far it's been about 9 to 12. I am not sure what that answer was to. Judy says to Jamie, me too. Oh, you guys, you're so amazing. I love y'all. I refuse to ever sell my work again. I will not bargain for my time and talent. I'd rather give it away and gladly do that quite often. Oh my gosh, you guys. If you look at last year, I think it was last year and into the year before. It was the beginning of this year and then into last year around this time. My mom, she was housing unwed mothers or just not even unwed, just mothers who are about to give birth and had nowhere to go. She was housing them. So he donated so much stuff to my mom. It was amazing. And I have some videos showing him what all he donated. But unfortunately, she's not doing that anymore because of COVID. And she got first she had to have surgery because her breast cancer came back. So she had a double mastectomy. It was a rough year this past year, you guys. That's what I'm saying. I don't have many goals for next year. I just want to get through this year without any more incidents. Because my mother last year in July had surgery, a double mastectomy, which went well. But then at the end of August, she caught COVID. So while she's still recovering from her surgery, she caught COVID. So she's super duper sick with that. Plus she has an infection going on from the double. It was a lot, you guys. So yeah, it was a little scary time. We almost lost my mom. And that was like within a month of losing my husband. So it was a little bit of a rough time. But anyway, not to focus on that. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. It's gone now. Maybe I'll pick it back up in a minute. I'm sorry. Oh, the music stopped. I need to put the music back on. Hang on a minute. Let me get a different playlist. I did the modern Christmas list. That's what was playing a minute ago. Let's see here. Let's go with Jingle Trap. That playlist. All right. Okay, and you guys, I know I'm going to miss some comments here. Hi, Ursula. So lovely to see you. Mwah, mwah, All right, let me bring the chat back up. Okay. Lefty says the backbeat rhythm. I would decide what my absolute minimum would be and then add between 50 to 100% if they want to haggle. Fine. But I would not let them demean my hard work. Amen to that, Lefty Crochets. Amen to that. Ursula, I'm so glad to see you here. Or she says, hello to everyone. So good to see you. I can only catch a bit today. So much to do. I'll be catching you on Saturday next week for sure. I'm not going to be doing this next Saturday. I actually, those of you that are just popping in, I am not going to be live next Saturday. I am going to be traveling to, I'm actually my late husband's family. We're going to go there, and I got a kitty marking everything again over there. So he's getting in my light. He's marking my computer, making it move. But anyway, I am not going to be live next Saturday. I'm so sorry. Backbeat Rhythm says I might charge $350. Amen to that. Do what you got to do, and if they're not happy with that, then you got yourself a really nice blanket. Oh, David says I found a really great planner that was very useful when I used it. I got out of the habit. I know it's easy to get out of the habit. This job that I'm at right now, it got difficult because I was the only one doing everything, and I was so completely overwhelmed that I stopped using planners. But thanks, Ursula. I appreciate that. But what was I saying? Oh my God, my brain. My brain. Oh yeah. I got help at work now, so I can use my planner. And I'm a huge fan of planners. I really like it. I don't know that I'll be making it pretty like I used to, but I do enjoy writing in a planner. I do the crafter dairy that I make. What is that? Michelle? Jenny says, I use a planner daily. I get a lot accomplished by using it. It's my paper boss that tells me I must do things for the day. Yes, exactly. I think I will just walk slowly into 2022 and not touch anything and see what happens. You and me both, Ursula. You and me both. I'm just going to be like, okay, I'm going to make it through. If I don't touch anything, then nothing gets broken. Okay. And I know you've had a rough last couple months. So, girl, I feel you. Backbeat Rhythm says, oh no, my work is important and so is my time. Yes. Dragon Bee says, you are so strong, Mel. My mom had her cancer return and was given only months to live. I lost her in April. Oh my gosh. Dragon Bee, that's so hard. I couldn't even imagine. If I had lost my mom, it would have broke me. I will tell you, because she was so sick with the COVID, and this I didn't realize was a side effect. She was really sick. Like, I was inches from losing my mom. But she's recovered. Thank God. But she's now losing her hair. And it's not because of the cancer, because she didn't get chemo or anything like that from the cancer. She just got a full double mastectomy to take care of that. No, she lost it because she's losing it now because she was so sick with COVID. So I found that amazing. But she got a couple of wigs, and she got this one that's like a short, kind of curly, and it kind of poofs out a little bit. It is so cute and so fun. And then she got another one that looks more like her hairstyle that she does, and she looks a little bit older, I think. This other one's so cute and fun. And David says, if they want Walmart prices, tell them to go to Walmart. Yep. Amen to that. Hi, Shatika. How are you? Good morning. Blessings, y'all. Good morning to you. David says, may I take your time slot next Saturday since you won't be on? Yes, of course, David. You are welcome to. Jenny says, there are a group of ladies where I live that charge a minimum of $200 to keep unfinished knit projects for people. They are busy. Oh, see? You guys, and it looks like my connection might be a little spotty right now. It is raining outside, so if I get a little, like you get the spinny wheel, I'm sorry. Hopefully it stays strong. Backbeat Rhythm says Jenny Smith. Awesome. I have kind of a deep questions. Some might not want to answer. Well, I love deep questions, and I actually should ask another question here, but I love chatting with you guys. But go ahead, Abby. I love your questions. Michelle says, I spell it wrong. Happy Homemaker does it. You record what you do each month. Ooh, okay. Hey, Granny D. So nice to see you. Hello. She says, hello, Mel. I've been here since the beginning, but fell asleep immediately. Was asleep the last bit of Affordably Geeky. Didn't get much sleep. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I hope you get your rest. I hope you get some rest soon. Yeah, Bobby says, morning, D. Hello. So Ambi says, what to you is the true meaning of Christmas? I like that. And you know what? Every answer is a welcome, you guys. So don't get too political as far as like the answers. Not the answers, but responding to the answers. Everybody's meaning is personal, and I like it. I like that question. And I'll start with me. So the meaning of Christmas to me is, and I'm not going to go religious. It's because that's not how I grew up. I grew up with the meaning of Christmas means family. It's when you make the time to connect with family. And I'm not talking just your immediate family. I mean like all the family. You make that time to connect. You find a way to, if they're hours away, to get to them, to say hi, to say it's that one time a year that you make sure that your family gets together. Yes, as a kid, I love the gifts. Don't get it twisted. I loved the gifts as a kid, even into my early 20s. But now, and this is something that I think as you get older, you realize finding and giving the perfect gift to someone and watching them open it is the most amazing feeling. And somebody just texted me. I'm just going to make sure it's not something I absolutely need to know. Nope. But that is the most amazing feeling. But this time of year absolutely is family. It's the connection of family. And that starts from Thanksgiving all the way through to Christmas. Hi, the Yarn Fairy. How are you feeling? Are you still in the hospital? I haven't been keeping up with everything, but let me know. How are you doing? And I should have asked Ed that earlier because Ed's been in the chat. Happy Saturday, everyone. Just popping in to say hello and hope you all have a fantastic week. And well, thank you for popping in, Yarn Fairy. I appreciate it. Margaret says, celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ as a family. Jamie says, I went into Walmart parking lot yesterday. It was the closest I've been to that place in 2 years. I have a Walmart PTSD issue. Oh no. I'm absolutely terrified of that store. Completely unexplainable. Oh my gosh. Backbeat Rhythm says, I keep track of what material costs and my time. They don't want to pay my price. I just say thank you for your interest, but I'll keep it. Yeah. Andrea Labor, hi, hello. So nice to see you. Says, I heard that the hair will grow back after COVID. I hope so. She's got beautiful hair. It was black for years. But she just started going kind of salt and pepper. And she was trying to find a wig that was like salt and pepper, but she couldn't find one. She even couldn't find a wig that was black, at least not like locally. So she got dark brown. It's like the body freaks out and has to settle back down after COVID is over. Okay, Andrea, thank you so much for telling me that. I'm going to pass that along to Mom. Oh my gosh, Yarn Fairy, I'm so sorry that you're still in the ICU. I really, really hope that things start to improve. Have you had any improvement? I mean, I know the best improvement would be get out of ICU and get out of the hospital. You stay there as long as you need to, though. Yeah, prayers to the Yarn Fairy. Yes, I agree. Ashley says family. Whether biological or found. Amen to that, Ashley. Your found family is usually the best family. friends, giving people warmth, tenderness, acceptance, and a place to call home. Amen. I love that answer, Ashley. I really do. Lefty Crochets says Christmas is the celebration of Christ and understanding that he came here with a purpose. And Backbeat Rhythm says the Yarn Fairy prayers. Ambi says my answer is the birth of Christ and family, giving and a time of being grateful for everything. Grateful. Amen to that, Ambi. Being grateful. Being grateful. And I was just thinking about it and the other day, and I was thinking, I should probably keep a little notebook right near my bed, and then every morning just wake up and write something that I'm grateful for, and try not to repeat it too often, because you can look back on that grateful journal and say, you know what, when you're feeling down and you're looking at these, I'm like, but I have all of this. I have all of this. Anyway, yes. Yes, Jamie, my mom has been losing her hair since COVID. Yes. I don't know if it's super common, but it's common enough that whenever she started having hair loss, the doctor knew immediately that it was because of COVID. Backbeat Rhythm says, my favorite meaning of Christmas is to get together with family and friends just to celebrate the year and connect with them. Yes, love it. I'm with you on that one. Bella says, if there is an American Cancer Society location locally, they will give wigs to cancer patients, even those in remission. I got several of mine when I was okay. So even if the loss of hair was not caused by cancer, but because she has had that bout with cancer, she would be able to take advantage of that. Well, we will, and she even looked into, because it's time for me to get a haircut. So you guys, I don't know if y'all know. Some of y'all know because you've been with me long enough, but I actually, about every 5 years, I cut my hair to my shoulders. It grows to my waist, and then I cut my hair to my shoulders, and I donate all that hair. And my mom was looking into using my hair, getting a wig made out of my hair, because it is close to time, but it's really expensive for her to do that. So I will just donate it. Where am I at? Granny D says, a terrific answer, Ashley. Love your answer too, Ambi. Hi, Daigo. So nice to see you. Hello. And are you, Daigo, I think you're going to be having a birthday giveaway soon, aren't you? Jamie says to Backbeat Rhythm, hello, back at you. Ready for Christmas next week? I'm not even ready for today. Amen to that, Jamie, right? Collie Girl says, I agree with you, Mel. But I go until about the second week of January. Okay, I like that. Just because my aunt and uncle on my mom's side celebrate Christmas until the Russian date in January. Oh, that's cool. I would love to keep it going all the way through January, to be honest with you. It's just, it's a wonderful feeling, And Backbeat Rhythm said this year, oh wait, hang on. The Yarn Fairy says they've lowered my O2. Okay, that's good. That's good. I still get winded very easily, and it takes a big energy, but I try to spend as much time as possible up in a chair. You're all so sweet, and I feel your love. Oh, I love that. Just keep getting better. Keep getting better. That's all I can say. Hey, Jen. So nice to see you. Jen Reeves is in the house. Backbeat Rhythm says, this year I decided to go low key, and one thing I do at Christmas time every year is I make homemade items. That's the best kind of gift, isn't it? Bella says, yes, there's a form to fill out. Oh, okay, about the kind of cancer, but they are really generous with what they have. Okay, I love that. Thank you, Bella. I will look into that. Thank you. Diego says, I need another cup of coffee. I'm listening though. Okay, you go get your coffee. I understand. I'm 2 cups in and I finished it. It's empty. But I need to get another cup. Ashley says, when I did inpatient chemo, it was during the worst part of COVID last year, and the nurses told me a lot of the COVID patients were also losing their hair. Okay, so I guess it is relatively common. They are hoping to have me out of ICU by Christmas, but I will still be in the hospital after that. You know what? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna suck to be in the hospital during Christmas. However,
it's 12 o'clock.
I would rather you be in the hospital if that's what it takes to make sure that you are still with us next Christmas. Collie Girl says, where I live, Mel, there's a hairdresser who takes donated hair and makes wigs for free. That is amazing, Collie Girl. I wish we had something like that here. Okay, so Daigo says yes, she is going to have a good giveaway on the 22nd. And Dragon Bee says, it was my family dinner when I was younger. Grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, and the cousins. I miss that. I miss that too. Thank you, Jen. Okay, so I am going to ask another question, you guys. Do you have any mentors or people that you look up to? Tell us about one of them. Do you have any mentors or people that you look up to? Tell us about one of them. My fellow gals with the yarn hookers, I mean, I find them to be my mentors and people that I look up to. My mom is very much one. She drives me a little crazy, but she's still a mentor. But and it doesn't mean that the mentor has to be this perfect person, but there's a part of them that you really, really admire and you want to emulate. And so there's that. I cannot think of anything else. Those are the top 3 on my list. I mean, I have and there's moments in my life where everybody can be a mentor, and there's a moment when I need to see how they react to a particular thing, and I take that in. So I guess every I could say everybody's a mentor, but that sounds like a cop out. So specifically those 3 people that I mentioned, but just know that I get a little bit of that kind of feeling from most people that I deal with. Yarn Fairy says same, Mel. I'm grateful every moment, even in the ICU. Yes. Yeah, Yarn Fury. So glad you're still with us, and I will still keep you in my thoughts and prayers. David says Christmas means amazing, truly swear word, amazing music. He says, I am such a church person. I cannot resist hearing all the amazing music of the season. Yeah, I agree. There is a lot of amazing music in the season. Michelle says, my late grandma is it. Your mentor. Oh, I love that. David says, there have been some people who have provided me amazing guidance in my life. I'm truly grateful when I think about it. Barbara Riegel says, here are my thoughts on your mom's hair. I think it is the stress of it all that has caused it. I say this from my own experience. I had cancer that was removed by surgery, and she's going to continue on here in a minute. The Yarn Fairy says, Christmas to me is baking with my grown kids and the laughs we have. Yes, I love that. That is a great feeling. My mom gets a little bit too stressed when she's in the kitchen, so I don't have those good feelings with her. But I love the baking. I used to do a lot of baking at Christmas time. And then it looks like the chat slowed down for a minute. Let me put my planner. Isn't it so pretty? Look at this. Even the insides. Look how pretty that is. That's so gorgeous. I love the prettiness. See? Pretty, pretty, pretty. And it's like this hard cardboard here, which I love, love, love. Oh, Nightbot's going. Am I still here? I hope I'm still here. It looks like the chat kind of just stopped on me, but it may like throw it all at me at once. So hopefully I'm still here. I just don't see people chatting as much. Either that or y'all just got tired at the same time. All right, so I'm going to go ahead while there's a little bit of there's Collie Girl. Where did you find that planner? I found this on Amazon. It's Lily Pulitzer. Lily Pulitzer. Can you see that? I think it's about $22. But yeah, I found it on Amazon. I'm sorry for the cost there, you guys. Give me a minute. I'll get you a link because I can do that real quick. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. A little coughing fit there. All right. Ugh. All right, I'm going to get you a link. And this is some weird Christmas music I'm listening to right now. I think I'm going to have to change it. Go back over here. Bring that back up. So that's a link to the planner. It says, one of my special memories is the first time my son understood that Christmas was the birthday of Jesus. So he had to make a birthday card and took it to the manger scene at the church. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. Bella says, still there. Sorry, I was working on the Santa hat. That's okay, Ashley. It's like all of a sudden, all of the chat stopped. And I'm like, ooh, did something go wrong? And Maribel is still wrapping presents. Barbara Regal says, I lost half the thickness of hair. I could barely wrap a large ponytail elastic around twice. Okay. I have that same problem. Actually, it thinned a little as I've gotten older. And now I can wrap a small one 3 times. Wow. So did your hair come back? My son just finished his bowling league, so I was picking him up. Oh, cool, Bella. Well, thank you. I am in North Carolina. Okay, so let me go ahead and go through. If you guys are new here, or even if you're not, just to let you know, I do a giveaway at the end of my lives. Usually I run them at about 12:55. The caveat is and Amby has another question. Go ahead, Amby. The caveat is you have to have been active in the chat within the last 5 minutes to be considered. Also, my channel members do get, they're 2 times more likely to win. Those that have been active that are members of my channel. So just a heads up. And here is what you can choose from. This is only, the international people cannot choose this one. Unfortunately, it's just a little bit too big for me to send internationally. But there is one thing you can choose from if you are in the US, a little thing of buttons. I will say also too, I told you I had 2 giveaways. Now the crochet hook set was not an international giveaway. However, I am giving away the furls hook internationally. So just letting you guys know that, just a reminder. All right, anyway, you can also choose this tassel, and anybody can choose this, international or not. The fireflies, the Disney villains, the flowers, mermaids and stuff. These are all buttons, you guys. These are all buttons. And and I forgot. Okay, and then these buttons, and I forgot too the hooks. I've got so many hooks, you guys. So if there's a particular size, these are hooks that I'm never going to use again. Oh my god, I'm trying to reach it without knocking a bunch of stuff over or making Stella mad. Sorry, Stella, I squished her a little bit. But most of these are ergonomic hooks, but I have a ton of them. And if there is a particular size that you're looking for, you can choose that too if you win the drawing. So just a heads up on that. I almost forgot entirely. Okay. The cat's now making himself comfortable and moving my computer. This house is run by cats. I'm just letting y'all know. It's completely run by cats. I don't run this household. It's run by cats. Okay, Ashley says, I have a question. Do you all wrap presents for and or making stockings for your pets? I have in the past. I do stockings. I've always been a stocking person, but since we've moved here at this little itty bitty place, we actually really don't do too much decorating. So I might change that next year and see if I can figure out a way. But I did used to do. Did you? Stella was licking me. She's not a big licker, but she was licking my hand for some reason. But yeah, I used to. Yes, they deserve Christmas fun too. But I actually got them a big bed the other day, and that was their Christmas present. They got a brand new bed, which they've already made filthy because that's what my animals do. The fireflies are cute, aren't they? I used those buttons, not those in particular, but the same buttons on a baby dress that I made. I searched live chat on YouTube and landed on this one. I am from India. Well, welcome. It's so nice to see you here. Thank you so much. We are just to let you know, all in one YouTube. We are the a crafting community, crochet community, a yarn community. So that's what we're about. But this particular chat is about just getting to know each other better. So we ask some questions and like to get to know each other better. Ambi says yes and yes. Lefty Crochet says, I was thinking about your question and realized I could not condense how important they are into just a few words. I like that. Ashley says, my cat has presents in a stocking and a special holiday meal. Oh, I love that, Bella. Oh my gosh, I love that. Valerie Marie says, hello, Valerie. I used to have a stocking for my dogs with things she could sniff and pull out on her own. And it just slowed on falling out. Diago's back. Welcome back. Barbara Wriggle says it falls out about as fast as. Oh, it just slowed on falling out. Okay, I get it. Okay, I'm back. I'm back to. It took me a minute. Fell out, but it grows back as fast. It grows back in, so no bald spot. That's good. That's good. Dragon Bee says, my mom was my rock. I've always said I want to be like her, but I found so much inspiration from the yarn community and wonderful people like me. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Oh, Ambi says, what song describes you? And you know what? Speaking of songs, I need to find a better Christmas channel. Let's go with. Oh, here we go. Classic Christmas Volume 2. There we go. Okay, back to chat. I just needed to find that Christmas music was not really Christmassy to me. Not really Christmassy to me. I have 2 cats. You're right. They run the show, right, Tracy? Lita says hello. Hi, Lita. So nice to see you. Ashley says, Bella, I used to have a cat that was very particular about having a holiday meal with us at the table. He was a tuxedo cat too. Oh my goodness. Was he a gray tuxedo or a black tuxedo? I can't recall. I think you've told me before. Marsh Knitting says, love to find people that share the same interest and love the yarn family. I agree. I could not agree more. Okay, so Ashley says her song is Fighter by Christina Aguilera, which I love that song. Tracy says to Ambi, my heart will go on. And Valerie says, We Fall Down by Donnie McClurkin. Bella says, Ashley, my cat likes to go for walks, rides in the cars, and sits on a chair like a dog. Some videos on my channel. Oh my gosh, I need to go watch that, Bella. And Michelle says, I tried to find extra hooks that I use the most. Yes. I have been. So I've been doing a lot of reviews on hooks, and I have even still more to do. But most of the ones that I buy are 8mm or 5.5mm. Occasionally I'll get like a different size, but for the most part it's 8mm or 5.5mm. Why? Because that's what I use the most. I did well, this is going to be in a haul that'll probably come out this week. But I did get a new hook. I thought it was pretty. And of course it's a 5.5mm. It's going to take me a minute before I get to trying that, but I like the length of that hook. That's nice and long. That would make a great Tunisian hook. But it's too small for Tunisian, actually, now that I think about it. Anyway, I just got that one the other day. Yeah, Martian Knitting says the fight song. He was a black long haired tuxedo. His name was Fritz. Aw. So now I have two tuxedos. I have Miss Stella, which she is a tuxedo. Although she wears her tuxedo a little loosely. And then I have a very, very prim and proper tuxedo. Gentleman. My Gremlin. His name is Gremlin, or we call him Kit Kat. He's the one, if you follow me on Instagram, he's the one that's guarding my Joann's boxes, which is the haul that you're going to see probably Tuesday. I have two hauls that I have to record today. There's a little hint of some of the yarn right there. But yeah, so he's my prim and proper tuxedo guy. Bella says, having lunch with my kids. Have a great day, all. Well, thank you for coming, Bella. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, that's a good one, Marsh Knitting. This Girl's on Fire. That's a really good one. Oh, okay. Daigo says, okay, so having to do something for a mother-in-law. I'll be right back. Okay. David says, thanks a lot, y'all. I've just resurrected that planner I've been neglecting so long. It was cheap and came from Walmart. Yes, well, those are great ones. I like those. Bobby says, I've got to stop answering my phone. The friends call me every time I enter a live. Sheesh. Stella's done with me. She was just growling. One cat is a ragdoll Siamese mix. Oh, she's a seal point, and the other is a lynx point. Oh my gosh, Tracy, how pretty! How pretty! I like Drummer Boy, and I really like the Bing Crosby. What's his name? Gosh, why can't I think of his name? And I always have loved him. The guy that was in Labyrinth, David Bowie. That one, I love that one. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to ask my next question. What's one recent thing or experience that exceeded your expectations? What is one recent thing or experience that exceeded your expectations? Amazing Grace. I did see it and I forgot to read it, Ambi. I'm so sorry. Ambi's song is Amazing Grace. That is a beautiful song. I love that. Gorgeous. Love it so much. Huh. I keep going for my coffee and I'm out of coffee. I need to see if that kiddo will come out here and give me some coffee. Ro, can you give me coffee, pretty please? She said no and then laughed. David said, exceeded expectations. The men's fiber retreat at Black Mountain. So many wonderful friends. I loved seeing those pictures that you posted, David, from Black. I loved that. And are they doing, because I know they used to do a local yarn shop hop here in the northwestern Carolinas, Western North Carolina. That's it. Anyway, I know that they used to do that. Have they started picking that back up again? Because that would be something I would love to join. I need to see if there's any sort of fiber retreats or anything like that here locally. I guess I could crash the men's fiber retreat if I really wanted to, but I think that would be wrong. Let the men have their fiber retreat. Welcome back, Samantha. I love that, Tracy. And I'm sorry, my nose has gotten runny. It says Rocking Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee and Holly Jolly Christmas by Burl Ives is my favorite Christmas songs. That's cool. I love those two. But the Little Drummer Boy with David Bowie and Bing Crosby was my absolute favorite. Has always been.
I use David Bowie, isn't it?
Well, he's got a wonderful voice.
Yeah, he does.
Ashley says, I keep winning prizes in people's lives. I never expect to win anything. Well, see, you got to change that expectation because obviously that's what's happening for you. I use Jamie yarn for a baby blanket. I've had it for years. I never liked the skein, but the blanket is gorgeous. Ooh, I love that. So it exceeded your expectations. That's amazing. So cool. I went to Lefty Crochet says, I went to my boss because I needed to take some time off, burnout. He gave me the 2 weeks before Christmas, exceeded expectations because I worked. That is amazing. What an amazing boss. That's so cool. David says, I don't really know what about Yarn Hops. Did you ever visit that yarn shop in Franklin to say hi to Charles? I have visited there. I've been there a few times, but I have not seen Charles yet. I haven't been on a Saturday since. I need to. I want to because I want to get some more of these, and I want to include one or two in the giveaway that I do every Saturday. But I want to get some more of these. It's the Twig and Horn, and this is called. I don't know what this is called. Something, but anyway, you can help tell what size yarn you have. Ashley says, did someone ask favorite Christmas song? I missed it. It wasn't a question. People just started mentioning their favorite Christmas song. So you go ahead and tell us what your favorite Christmas song is. Vicky says it's family, but need to enjoy family all year and not just at Christmas. I do agree with that, and I make a point. I go and visit. I do Sunday dinner with my mom as much as I possibly can. We didn't go last week because my niece had croup, so we had to stay away. But we should be going back there this week, and I get to see my sister. She's back, so yay! I'm excited. Although she's been bugging me about the hat and the scarf that I owe her. I need to get that done. Dragon Bee says, my cat wakes me up, so I will go sleep with him in the living room. Oh my God, that's cute. I love that. David says, Charles is so wonderful. I've been rerunning my Monday Min through December because it's hard to schedule conversations. I will have to make him my next reschedule. I love that. Valerie says The Christmas by Donny Hathaway. Ooh, rerun. I see what you mean. Rerun. Lita says, I exceeded expectations. Finally got promoted after working there for almost 4 years. Congratulations, Lita. That's amazing. Yay. Dragon Bee says, I use 5.5 and 6.5 millimeter hooks a lot. I use 5.5. Sometimes I'll go up to a 6 because I like the looser stitching. But for the most part, 8 millimeter and 5.5 millimeter are my go-tos. Alita says exceeded. Oh, I read that one. Ashley says, I love Santa Tell Me and Winter Things by Ariana Grande. I need to listen to those. I don't think I've heard those. And Christmas in the Sand by Colby Calais. And I haven't heard that one either. And I like both of those artists. Ooh, I love the song Oh Holy Night. Ow. My ankle just hurt me for a minute. Oh, yeah. Tracy says, I didn't even know that existed about the yarn until Kim did a video on it. Kim is so informative, isn't she? Michelle goes, my mind went blank when you asked that question. I'll ask it again. What is one recent thing or experience that exceeded your expectations? I'm going to be honest with you, Michelle. My mind went blank too. I cannot think of anything. I can't think of anything at the moment, but I'm sure if I sat and just kind of really thought about it, I would find something. Oh, you know what? My daughter has made, but it's not exceeded my expectations because I expect her to make straight A's. So getting on the AB honor roll is just okay. You did good. You did your job. No, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. She had a rough year last year because it was all at home, and she's not do home learning well at all. And I'm not good at that either. I learned that. She does much more, much easier time being in the classroom and getting stuff done in the classroom. Amby says my favorite Christmas song is Silent Night because I'm used to my somebody used to sing it to me as a child. Oh, that's sweet. Like your mom? And Ashley says, can you tell I'm from California with songs like Winter Things and Christmas in the Sand? Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And those go with Florida people, though. I grew up in Florida, but I doubt I'm in snow this year because it has been very warm in the past week. In fact, let me take a look. What is it? It's 57 degrees here. 57 degrees. And it's getting up to 61, and tonight it's only getting down to like 56. That is so warm. So warm. Deneen had to go for a bit, but she's back. Yay! Welcome back, Deneen. David says I'm almost always use an oversized hook to get more drapey feel. Yes. See, I love that drapey feel. I have to a little bit over, but not too much over because I don't want to have the loose stitches and have too many gaps. I'm not a big fan of gaps, especially in blankets and stuff. Dragon Bee says, I'm using a hook same size as that hook. I'm using it for learning Tunisian crochet stitches using cotton yarn. I make dishcloths to learn new stitches. Yes, exactly. That's how you learn new stitches. In fact, when I was getting used to and I need to actually make a pattern for this, but I was using the waffle stitch to make a trivet. I made one for my mom. I really like using the waffle stitch as a trivet, and I need to make one for my sister. But yeah, and then I need to make it into a pattern. You guys, there's so many things I need to do. Yes, my mom. Okay, so your mom did. Okay, that's cool, Amby. And then Deneen says it was minus 40 Celsius with the wind chill last night. Ooh, what? So you got all the cold. Marcianini says their favorite song is "We Wish You a Merry Christmas." I like that. Oh, it's currently 35 and raining up here. It's raining here, but it's raining warm. For me, it's warm. It's raining there in West Virginia. It's raining everywhere over here. What? I was very surprised to find out that I am Ellie. What does that mean? Lefty Crochet says Christmas favorite. Mary, did you know? Oh, that is an amazing one. Yes. Dragon Bee, especially when they do the acapella and the Mary. Oh my gosh, amazing. Eligible. Okay, here we go. That's finishing the thought here. It says I was very surprised to find out that I am eligible for the Christmas hamper. Otherwise, it wouldn't be happening. What is the Christmas hamper? And Lita says to Ashley, I'm in California too. I haven't heard the Christmas in the Sand. We'll look for it. And Bobby says 25 and sunny in Iowa. I would love that. I would love that. Michelle says my youngest nephew gotten good grades so far. He hates school. Oh, well, that's okay. Write them all in your planner. I do need to write them all in my planner. What am I writing in my planner? I forgot. What, Deneen? What am I writing in my planner? Do you guys see? Somebody pointed this out to me, but I'm still in April. You guys, I tried to find another calendar that's like this that I can put up here. I think I'm gonna have to do a hunt at Walmart next week whenever and it might not be as colorful, but because I like this style calendar. It's the right size. So I got a different calendar, but it was the kind that you have to hang at the top, and it's 2 pages, and that does not work as well in that area. I have to go. Jen Reese has to go. Have a great day, everyone. Well, you too, Jen. Thank you so much for joining me. Amby says it's 64 degrees. I figured y'all might be warmer than me. It's 61 in West Virginia. See, it's warm here. It's crazy. It says, where are you? Where are you Christmas? Where are you Christmas? Where are you Christmas by Faith Hill is Deneen's favorite. Oh, I like that. Oh, my pattern ideas in my planner. Oh, Deneen, yes, that's such a good idea. You're so right. I need to do that. I think I even have like a notes spot that I can just dedicate to pattern ideas. Yes, you're so smart, Deneen. Oh, you're so smart. I love that. Goals for 2022, which I need to write those down. I don't have any that I'm thinking of. I need to write more. I do need to write more. Travel, which I probably won't do. Addresses, notes. Here's the notes. Yes, here's a note section. Oh, perfect. And there's plenty of pages here. So if I have ideas, yes, so brilliant. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I need to do that. And I need to get better at getting some tutorials out there. They take forever, though, you guys. I'm just saying. They take forever. But doesn't mean I can't get it done. I got to get it done. Ed says, bye, Jen. Okay, I'm not sure what you're saying there, Marsh Knitting. I think the northern part something. Deneen says, my son is in first year university, got a final mark of 90 in anthropology. Very proud of him. That's awesome. I love that. Oh, and Tracy. Okay, so that's what Marsha. Tracy's talking to Marsha. Okay, central here, and then the other person was in the north part. Okay, got it. So sorry. I was confused. Okay, so I am gonna ask my next question, you guys. Oh, what? Okay, there's more questions on this one. So this is a question. It's an odd one. I kind of like it though. I love those odd questions. What would you do if you came home and found a penguin in your freezer? What would you do if you came home and found a penguin in your freezer? I give you guys one guess to think of what I would do. I would have myself a new pet. I would have myself a new pet all the way. All the way. Whew. Okay, and I'm actually going to go ahead and while we have a little bit of a lull in the chat because I think sometimes it slows down, I'm going to do exactly what Deneen just suggested and go to my note section. I love things that are spiral because I can do this. But put in here at the top of this page, pattern ideas, and then waffle stitch trivet. There we go. Thank you, Deneen. Thank you so much. Penguins are cool, right? Literally. Lefty Crochet says, my freezer compartment is too small, so it would not be a problem for me. That would not be a problem for me. Well, and actually, honestly, my freezer, he'd have to take everything out before because my freezer is packed right now. Yes, exactly. Tracy says, that would be so cool. Also me, absolutely a new pet, right? I'd be going out and getting like a deep freezer just for my little penguin friend. Oh no, Valerie says I have an unreasonable fear of birds, so I'd probably cry and run. Oh no. Lita says take photos of the penguin and then give him a name, right? Yeah, Janine says I only buy spiral books. Yep, exactly. I love the spiral. And I've looked into other ones that are more like the Erin Condren is super duper popular, and I like that one too. Don't get me wrong, but and you can personalize it. But I saw this one on Amazon. I'm like, you know what? This is the perfect size for me, and just a beautiful color. Barbara says, "Do I get one for each of my freezers?" Right? Oh, Jamie. Jamie said I'd eat them. Oh, Jamie. No, you need to pet them and make them cute and give them love and give them names. That's what you need to do. Oh, Dragon Bee says 25 degrees Fahrenheit, negative 20. What? Negative 25 degrees Fahrenheit here. Do you have snow? Do you have like tons and tons of snow? Marshall says, well, hello, neighbor Tracy. Backbeat Rhythm's back. Welcome back. So the question that everybody's answering right now is, oh, you said name it. Okay, so you heard the question. It was, what would you do if you came home and found a penguin in your freezer? Seriously, I would have a new pet, and I would have a new deep freezer just for the penguin. So here's your little home, little penguin. Boogie boogie boo. That's what I would do. And Jamie's the odd man out. Oh, little kitty. Little kitty's pushing my computer. Okay, and while I'm waiting for more stuff to come in, more answers to come in, I'm going to talk about what I have planned for Hook to the Left for the YouTube channel. I do need to get another blog post up. I want to do that on hooktotheleft.com. So that's something that's a goal that I need to get done this week. Also on the YouTube channel, which I usually am more active on, you guys. On the YouTube channel, I have coming out. I will have a haul this week. I can't. It may or may not be the Joann's, and it may or may not be. So it'll either be Joann's or it'll be Lion Brand. So there'll be hauls from there. And then at the end of the week, I have got another review of a crochet kit. It's not a hook kit, although hooks are included. It's a full kit. And so I have a review of that. And of course, there will be a giveaway associated with that. Right now, I have a giveaway that I just started yesterday. So there's one that ended yesterday, and I'm going to make the drawing for that and post that at some point today or tomorrow. The winner. I'll post it either today or tomorrow. But I started yesterday. I have a Furls Hook giveaway going on. So you want to make sure that you get over there and you enter that. I did a Furls Hook review and giveaway. So that is what I have going on upcoming on my channel. Now, so that's coming up, and then I haven't recorded it yet, but just to let you guys know, I actually have purchased, and there'll be giveaways associated with this because I don't need as much as I purchased, but I purchased some crochet organizers that I'm going to compare, and then I purchased some crochet planners that I was going to compare. I was actually going to do all of them together, but I realized the organizers are very different from the planners. So I'm going to kind of go through those in reviews, and those are coming up. I just haven't recorded them yet. I do have some book reviews coming up, and even like yarn kit reviews. So I have a lot coming up, but just to let you know, I have all that stuff on the way and in the plans. And I am going to go through. I had somebody else make some notes, and I haven't had a chance to look at them yet on my hat pattern. And I am going to get that released. I need to focus on that. I'm going to get that released before the end of the year. Barbara says, I have 4 in use on the freezers and 1 on standby. Tracy says, I would need a freezer with a clear door so I can look at it. Look at him and an upright. Yes. Marsh Knitting says that would be awesome. Deneen says, don't need a freezer for a penguin. Just send him outside. Yes, where you live, absolutely. Just say hang outside. Backbeat Rhythm says, might go yarn shopping. Ooh, I love some yarn shopping. So Jamie says, Melanie, if I open up my freezer and there's a bird of some sort in there, I'm going to crock pot that bird for supper. Ha ha ha. Oh my gosh, that's kind of hilarious. Lita says to Tracy, good idea. Then you can check on them. Exactly. Love that, with a clear door. You know, like kind of like the freezers that they have at like grocery stores and stuff, right? I'm liking that. I'm liking that idea. Loving the idea. Hey, you know what too? I wanted to mention to you guys, if there's any hooks, which, you know, Deneen has recommended hooks and I've reviewed those, which by the way, I love divot hooks. But if you guys have any hooks, books, or crochet tools that you would like reviewed, let me know. I did get this one. I still need to review it. But so I need to review this. But this is, so another option besides having a yarn bowl, but say you have like, I got a bunch of donut yarns, and you guys saw my last haul that I posted on Monday from Premier. And something like this would be great for a donut yarn, because you put the center on this because it's not really a good center pull, and then it spins as you're using it. So I haven't tested this yet, but I'm going to. So this is going to eventually be a review. I'm with Tracy. Need that window. I did get an Ami hook. Let me show you the Ami hook. So I need to test that one. But yes, I did get one, Deneen. I got the yellow one. So this is Ami. And this is going to eventually be a review, a hook review. This is an 8mm. And it comes, the resin ones come in a little plastic case, which I really, really like that inside the box. And there you go. You can see it, but you see it's a little marbled. But that's the Ami. So I'm going to test this one out. This is on my list to test, get reviewed, and get on the channel. I have so many things I need to get reviewed and get on the channel. I think my channel's become more of a crochet review channel, but hopefully you guys are finding some use in that. I really appreciate it. But yeah, email me or even respond to, I do see all comments, even if I can't respond to them all, especially on the giveaway videos. But let me know, give me, if you want me to review something, let me know. I do keep a running list, and I have it linked below in my description box, but I keep a running list. It's an Amazon wish list, but it's my crochet to buy list. So I don't have that to like ask people to buy me anything. Please don't. I'm not doing that. But I have that showing you what I'm interested in getting and checking out. And then you guys take a look at it. And if you see something on there that you're interested in, tell me about it and I'll move it up on the list. So, because I usually buy something, at least every payday, I buy like one or two things to add to my list. I have a ton of stuff that I still need to review though. Yes, Marianne, it is very furl-esque. And I am going to take the divot and the furl and the Ami, and I'm going to do a comparison video eventually. Not yet, but I will be doing a comparison video eventually. Michelle's going to eat lunch. Well, enjoy your lunch. Very furl-esque. Deneen says, they have an Ami resin handle with a metal hook now. Ooh. Ooh, Deneen, if you could send me that link, either on Facebook or, on Facebook Messenger, or send it to me, email it to me. I would love to check that out. Ashley says, Arg, where's my measuring tape? I know I have another right in front of me, but the one I want is I was already using. Oh. And Marianne does prayer and clap hands. Yes. No. Oh, Becky Rhythm says my tape disappeared. Oh no. Oh, the Ami hook. I got that one through Amazon. Hang on a second, I'll throw up a link. Let me find the link for you for that particular one, the yellow one, which I love that color, by the way. Okay. Excuse me. And this is for the yellow Ami hook. The craft monster stole it. That's right, Ashley. The craft monster stole it. I even have, you guys, so I even have over here, I have the kind of Furl-esque hook by Boy, which is the first ones that I've seen like that with the tapered head. Most people that are tapered, and so I have that one to test. And then I have a Prem hook. I still have that to test. So I have a list of things that I need to just get it done, get stuff done. There's only so many hours in a day, right? Actually says, has anyone else seen Furl's announcement that they are changing the hook size and logo etching on the hooks? They have a different person carving the hook heads. I'm worried I won't like the new hooks. I did not know that. Okay. So that's not machine carved. I would have thought because of their mass production of them, they were machine carved. Lefty says, I have a folding tape measure. I keep it in the container with my tools. It stands up tall enough that I can easily find it easily and doesn't it does not stretch like normal tape measures. Oh. And Ashley said, no. I mean, Tracy said, no, Ashley. Oh. Huh. Oh, okay. I'll have to remember that, Jamie. Jamie says, I want to try out all those hooks too. Send them up my way here next. I've never used anything other than clovers. So I've been buying these hooks in the sizes that I use most often, 8mm and 5.5mm. I did get in the Boy one, I did get a 6mm because sometimes I'll use that. Like I said, if you want things a little bit more drapey. And I actually have a couple of other furls that I need to try. I have the wood one, and I've already done a review on the resin one. And I think I have a couple more divot shelp ones that I need to. Maybe I think I did all the divot ones. Never mind. I did reviews on those, but anyway, I'll remember that you have never used a different type of hook. I will remember that. Bobby says, finally off the phone. What did I miss? You missed everything, Bobby. Everything. I did not know that. So Marianne says, no, furls are shaped by hand. That's interesting. Okay. Backbeat Rhythm says, I do recall the lady saying it didn't matter how much I had to charge her. She would pay for it. She also bought 2 dishcloths. Oh, that's good to know. Okay, so it's somebody who values your time and your work. Ashley says, I saw it on Anna's Got a Crochet's Instagram. If you're all curious where I heard. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Yes, your member badge has returned, Backbeat Rhythm. Yay! Yay! I love my members. And can't wait to see the crochet planner reviews. Oh, yes, Valerie. The plan for that is to be either, it's probably going to be like with right around the 31st or going into the first week of the new year. Because, that's always the time when we try to get those things done. So that's my plan anyway. So what is a good hook to start out with for crocheting? Okay, so if you're starting brand new, especially if you're coming from knitting, you're used to a thinner hook. start with, just go and get, it's Susan Bates or boy hooks from Walmart or what is it? Walmart or any of the big box stores. So like any of the like Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby. So you can start with the you guys. This is I had to redo the hat because the hat I made was too small. So this is how much of my sister's hat I got to get done. But it's a hat. When I sit down and focus on it, I'll get it done. So I would go with a boy or a, and I would actually I would get maybe one of each to see if you like the tapered head versus the in the inline. and then once you're used to crocheting, then figure out what you like to use the most, or what you like most about a hook. My personal favorites are clovers. But this is another great hook to start with. It's relatively inexpensive. They run a few dollars a piece, but this is a Susan Bates ergonomic hook. Now for me, this ergonomic part it's not ergonomic because I'm a knife grip, but if you're a pencil grip, this is really, really nice. So just to let you know, that's a lot of pencil grips really love this hook. It's super duper light. There's not much drag on it because it's a Susan Bates aluminum. And then it has this nice ergonomic little piece right there. So that's a good one to also start with if you like inline. And the difference between inline, I'm going to show you these two. Actually, I have two different hooks here. You guys, excuse me. It's allergies, so I have postnasal drip. So I get coughs, it gets stuck in my throat. So excuse me for that. Okay, so I'm going to show you. This is an inline hook, you guys. If you don't know, if you're brand new, inline hook means this section right here is the same width as the hook coming over. That is what inline hook means. So this is an inline hook. A lot of people find that inline hooks are better to use for splitty type yarns. Now this is a tapered hook. And as you can see, it goes in a little bit. This part right here goes in a little bit before it hooks over. So that's a tapered hook. And boy and clover and tulips are all tapered hooks. So that is the difference between inline and tapered hooks. Hopefully you guys didn't mind that little lesson, but I hate talking about those different things without teaching, because not everybody knows what the difference is between the two. So when I mention tapered or inline hooks, they're like, what are you talking about, sister? All right, I missed a lot of chat, so let me catch up. Ooh, Bobby says at least this cowl is almost done. Well, congrats. Oh, Dragon Bee says yak with the neighbor vendors. Tracy says usually a 5 an H or a 5.5 an I. Oh, it says I never tried a clover hook. So Jamie's asking Backbeat Rhythm, what do you use if you've never tried a clover hook? I love clover hooks. Tulip and clovers are clovers are my favorite, but tulips are very, very close. They're just the glide on them is amazing. I just wish they made longer hooks because I'm starting to get other favorites because they don't make their hooks are short and they hit right here on me whenever I do a lot of crocheting, and it can get irritable. And you can see this little part of my hand is always red anyway, so apparently it's always irritated anyway, or maybe that's just me. I always like on both hands. See how it's pink there? Anyway. The Yarn Fairy loves the clover hooks. Yes, they're amazing, aren't they? Bobby says, love my clovers. My hands don't hurt anymore. Yes. Ashley Vincent says, I also think the basic aluminum loops and threads hooks from Michaels are extremely usable, and you can use our coupons on them. That's very true. So if you're just starting out, I always go with basic aluminum because don't throw too much money at a hook until you get a good feel of what you like and how you crochet and stuff like that. And then you start experimenting. Do you think I would like this hook or maybe this hook? Because the clover hooks are, if you buy them individually, they range from about $3 to $7 individually. Tulips range a little bit higher than that. Furls range, that's some of these. I don't have a furls in front of me, but I just did a review on one. But they range between $15 to $35 a piece. Actually, they can get higher than that on their super duper fancy ones. Um, the divot and the Ami both range. They roughly stay between I think about $7 to $12, if I remembering right. So, but those aluminum hooks stay at about $1.50. To if you get the ergonomic ones, that might be like two something. And then if you want to try something a little bit more ergo, Boy does have some ergo stuff. But then if you go on Amazon, they sell a lot of kits with this kind of ergonomic, and these are pretty decent. They're they're cheaper than Clover, but you get that ergo kind of feel with it. Okay, it has a thumb deck, and anyway, that's a way to try out ergonomic to see if you would like that kind of ergonomic, which I do. I like that kind of ergonomic. Okay. Marianne says confirmed. Anna's Got Crochet says her furls representative informed her of the change. Old hooks will be listed on their site as old design and the newest listed as new design. The Walmart set with the J hook green handle. And Marceline says, thanks so much. I'll have to check them out. Thanks for all the info. You're very welcome. We love to share info. We love to help all of us. I mean, it's just, they're all amazing. Barbara says, I love my generic ergonomic hooks and my generic changeable hook light up hooks. I have some light up hooks I need to review too. But if you saw my Amazon opening, my Amazon haul, I have some issues with the battery. So that might knock a star down. Tie beanie babies. Melanie, remember those? Yes, I do. My daughter plays with them and still asks me if I could crochet some Chris hats. What? Okay, 300 mini tiny Christmas hats, made by 2 p.m. Ha ha ha. Nope, I'm with you on that one. Nope, I got other things I need to crochet. Bobby says, I love the M and N aluminum hooks, but it's like crocheting with a wrench. I love the lightweight Clover, although I'm not as much of a fan of the plastic. The plastic, well, they do have the bigger hooks, but this is still metal. I think this is still metal because it's crazy light, and it's still, but it's got a little bit more drag than their smaller hooks. So that's an 8 millimeter. I think they start to get into this at right about either 6.5 or 7 millimeter. They get into that style hook as opposed to the brushed aluminum, which the brushed aluminum, this one is a 6 millimeter. So it could be, my box is over there. I don't have it. I can't, it's not reachable. But they get into these style hooks at, I think, either 6.5 or definitely a 7 millimeter is this style. Because, yeah, this is a 7 millimeter. I just don't know if the 6.5 is like this. I can't recall. Dragon Bee says for the penguin, call my sister. Maybe, unless I could convince my hubby to keep them. That's funny. I love that. Vicky says, I've been using 5 or an 8 since my neuropathy is bad in my hands. I used to use a 6, but I had to go back to the 5 for tension. Oh, interesting. Okay. Backbeat Rhythm says, I get a $100 donation, and now a person wants it back, but I've already got plans for Should I return it? Ooh, that's tough. That I can't answer that one for you. That's tough. I'm sorry that happened. And I with me showing off those hooks, my focus has gotten way off. Oh, it is plastic, huh, Bobby? Okay. So you're not as big a fan of the big ones then. You like the smaller one. Maribel says Clovers are my favorite so far. Maribel says Mel had a great time. Everyone enjoy the holidays and stay safe. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's 12:59. I got to do my drawing and then it's time to go. I have so much to do today. So All right, let me do my drawing. I'm so sorry. I'm like just chatting away, showing off hooks, stuff like that. All right. Okay, so let me go here. Backbeat rhythm. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Woohoo! Hey, shoot me an email at hook to the left at gmail.com.
It's 1 o'clock.
It's 1 o'clock. Hook to the left at gmail.com. Let me know out of all the things I showed what you would like. So you can choose. And I'm going to tell you, I think the biggest size I have in here is an 8mm. But if you have a hook size that you need, you can choose from that. I have these buttons here, and then I have all the other buttons and tassels and stuff. Anyway, let me know. But congratulations, Backbeat Rhythm. Oh, Bobby, the plastic squeeze. And see, I haven't experienced that, and I usually get a little picky about that. Ooh, I found a steel crochet hook stamped 1898. That's so cool, Backbeat Rhythm. That is so cool. Anyway, shoot me an email. Let me know what you would prefer and where to mail it. Okay, so send me an email for that. Hooks to the left at gmail.com. And I believe it's at like at the bottom of my description box. Hook to the left at gmail.com. Okay, you guys. So that is it for today. Thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And don't forget, we're here tonight for Yarn Hookers. We are going to be talking about fancy tools. Fancy tools. No, so Backbeat Rhythm, you get to choose from the stuff that I show, the buttons and things. You get to choose from those, or you can choose if you have a certain size hook that you're looking for, you can choose from that. These are usually, I'm going to tell you, these are the more generic ergonomic. I have a couple of boy in here, but they're very similar to these. The boy are. And the largest size you can go up to that I have in here is 8mm. It has some smaller ones. I don't know all the sizes, but I can always check. So if you want a hook, let me know. Or like these buttons, or the other buttons that I showed off. So you can choose from those. Let me know and where to send them to, and I will get them out to you. All right, so you guys, hi Marianne. I am calling it a night. I will not be back next week. So we're here tonight for the Yarn Hookers. I will not be having either. The Yarn Hookers are on vacation, and I will also not be on. And I'm sorry, the cat's grooming himself and moving my camera here. I will also not be on because I will be traveling to my late husband's family to celebrate Christmas with them. So no lives from me next week. I will miss you guys terribly. I don't know if I will have a live the following week. We will not have Yarn Hookers on the following week because that's New Year's Day, I think. Maybe not. We'll see. But anyway, you guys, thank you all so much for joining me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. You all are amazing. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Enjoy the time with your family. And love y'all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye-bye.